Can you really get flawless, youthful looking makeup by only using powders? Well, today I'm going to show you exactly how I achieve this look using only powders. I am so excited. So, hey, I'm Darlene Obion. Welcome to my channel, Beauty is What I Do 2.0, where I talk about beauty, fashion, entrepreneurship. But today, baby, we all about this look right here, this powder look right here. No concealer, no foundation, none of that. And I'm going to show you exactly how I did it step by step. And I'm going to create a guide for you so that you can create this look on your own. All right, if you like this kind of content, keep watching. Time to move on to makeup. Okay, guys, this is where I realized that my mic went out, so I'll be doing a voiceover here until the end of the video. So now I'm preparing to do my brows, and I'm going to be using the Super Lock Brow Gel. I love this because it gives a very soft hold. It gives a nice shine to the brow, and it's really inexpensive, which is why I really, really like it. So after I apply it, I like to take my finger and just smooth it out, just to lay my hairs down, because my hairs can get a little long and a little wild, but that's what I do with that product. And then I'm going to be using the Precisely My Brow Pencil in the number 4.5. And as you guys know, I love it because it has a very fine tip, and then it has a brush on the other end. And so I'm just going to start at the bottom of my brow and just fill it out. As you can see, my hairs are very soft on the end. This is going to be a very natural brow. I'm not going to be doing a lot of perfecting it at all, because this video is really all about the foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and fill it in on the other side, and then we're going to get ready for the powder foundation. Remember, guys, when you're doing your brows, they're not twins, okay? They are sisters, so they won't look perfect all the time. So don't worry about it. However, I am going to use a little bit of this corrector by MAC. It is the corrector palette in the medium deep tone, and I'm going to use a very small brush and just clean it up underneath my brow. I have not had my brows done in a while, so I have to do this just to make sure that it looks very clean underneath. I won't be doing it on top because, you know, we don't really do that anymore, especially at this age, or to be honest, I don't have time for that, right? I just want to do a nice soft look. But now I am going to use the MAC Mineral Finish, or the Mineralized Skin Finish in medium golden. And I'm going to just swipe this over my eyelid because I need to prep and prime it for the shadow that we are about to do next. So I'm going to be using the True Complexion Contour Palette in the light to medium, and I'm going to use the darkest color. If you guys have seen any of my videos, you know how much I like to use a bronzer as my base color, and I'm just going to go back and forth, swiping it in the crease area very lightly with a fluffy brush. And I believe the brush that I'm using is a MAC 2245 brush. And I'm going to do that on each side just to give it a little bit more depth, but I want it to look very soft, very natural, because it's all about the foundation, you guys. So let me go ahead and finish this, and then we're going to move on to the rest of the eye look. Now inside that palette, there is a highlighter color, and I'm going to use that as my shadow on my lid. Because I don't have much of a lid, I have more crease and more brow bone, I tend to like to use a lighter color on my lid to make it pop just a little bit more. But this also still keeps with the whole natural golden soft undertones, which is what I'm going for in this makeup video. And now I'm going to do lashes, and I'll be back. I am back. So I've got on my lashes. I did a little bit of liner. It's just a liquid liner by I think it's by Kiss. And now we're about to get into this powder. So I am using the medium golden mineralized skin finish, and I am going to be using this with a damp sponge. This is key, you guys. This is how you're going to get that beautiful finish underneath your eyes. And the reason I'm using this mineralized skin finish is because it has a little bit of mica in it. So it's going to look very soft, very iridescent underneath the eye. It's not going to get cakey. It's not going to look dry. It's not even really going to look like a powder. It's going to really give, as you can see, a really nice glow underneath your eye. And when I discovered this, I was like, oh my God, this is such a game changer, because I use this anyway to set underneath my eye, because I am a woman of a certain age and I don't like very harsh or heavy powders underneath my eye. So this is a game changer and I'm so excited to share it with you. Then what I'm going to use is the Studio Fix foundation powder. I believe it's in NC43. I can't, it's kind of worn off, but I will definitely put it in the description box below. But this is my exact skin tone and I absolutely love it. And as you know, or if you don't know, the Studio Fix is an actual foundation powder. I'm going to use it with a MAC brush number 170, and I'm tapping it into the powder, and then I'm doing a stipple motion all over the face. Now, the reason I'm using a brush as opposed to the beauty blender that's wet is because I want a lighter finish with this powder, because it is indeed a foundation. So when you want a lighter application, use a brush. If you want a heavier application, then you can use the sponge wet, and that will give you total full coverage. As you can see, this color is perfect. It's giving me just enough coverage. It's more of a medium coverage or sheer to medium coverage, and I'm just using it all over my face, around my hairline. I'm going to use a little bit over my nose, on my chin, and yeah, it is the perfect foundation powder. Now, once you have that on, this is the key. Because you're working with powders, it is important to blend. So you want to go back to the first setting brush that I used on top of my eyelid. We're going to pick that brush back up and now go back into the first mineralized powder in the medium golden and tap it underneath the eye so that you can brighten up that area just a little bit more, but you want a very light application, which is why you're using the brush. And then you're also blending it down into the foundation so that it's seamless. Do you guys see how beautiful that is? Okay, now on to blush. This color is by MAC. It's called, I believe, Raisin. It's a OG as well. I'm using my Angle blush brush by MAC also, and I'm just tapping it in the cheek area. It almost looks like a bronzer, but it has a little bit of more red undertone to it. It's a little softer. It's not as pigmented, but it is certainly just enough. And then for the last time, you're going to pick up that Real Techniques setting brush again, and you're going to blend that down into the blush. You're not going to dip it back into the powder. You're just going to blend it down into the brush just to give the finishing touch to this look. Does this not look amazing? Now, this is where all the magic happens, you guys. I'm going to be using the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray all over my face. Why? Because I want this powder to look more dewy. I want it to look more like my skin even the more, because I don't want to look like I have on a bunch of powder. Though it doesn't look like it, this is just going to reinforce and give me more of that natural finish that I'm looking for, regardless of whether you're dried, regardless of whether you're oily. As you can see, I am clearly wet from this setting powder, but that's okay, because now the finishing touch is the last mattifying waterproof setting spray called On Till Dawn. This is what's going to seal it. This is what's going to finish it off. This is how your makeup is going to last until dawn. And now let me give you an up close look. Do you see how beautiful, natural, glowing my skin looks? It truly looks amazing. It feels amazing. It's very lightweight. It's not heavy at all. Like you can't even tell. Okay, so finishing touches. I'm going to use this eyeshadow palette and I'm going to use the green shadow and I'm going to use that with my Angle MAC brush, sprayed a little bit with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. And I'm going to use that as a liner. If you guys have seen any of my other videos, you know that I don't like to use black. I love to use any other color to line underneath because I just think it's softer and it's prettier. So I decided to go with this green color and then I'm just using a little bit of mascara underneath. And now I'm going to finish off the lip using the tried and true by MAC Chestnut Lip Liner. And then I'm going to be using Fenty lip color. I can't remember the name of the color, but I'll be sure to put it down in the description. But I love this liquid lipstick because it goes on wet, but guys, it dries down to such a very nice matte finish. And because we put the lip balm on earlier, it won't make your lips feel very, very dry. I just love this color. I think it's a great color all year round, not just in the fall. And baby, I am in love. You know what? I need to pat myself on the back because this looks too good. I absolutely love it. Okay, so time to take these hairpins out, boo. It's time to get the whole full look. Oh my goodness. I love it. Loving my curls, loving my new black hair. Get into this look, you guys. Okay, I'm so excited. So, you guys, I am so happy that I was able to do this look for you. I hope that you absolutely love it because I do. I love how dewy, natural my skin looks. It feels very light because it's just powder. It's not foundation. It's actually very, very quick because I did a very light eye. Then I was able to come back and do a bold lip. But just take a look how beautiful it is. It is a polished look, no foundation, no creams, just powder. So anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me for this tutorial on how to do makeup by just using powders. And if you are new here, go ahead and subscribe if you like this kind of content. If you've been watching for a while, girl, I really need you to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. I would so appreciate that. And listen, I will see you guys in the next video because I've got so much more content to bring you. And guess what? I'm going to provide a digital download for you guys. If you want a guide, just go ahead in the description where everything is going to be listed that I've used. But I'm also going to give you a guide on how to complete this look because I want you guys to do it. So let me know, is this a look that you would do? Would you even consider doing powders, especially underneath the eye? But I think the way that I taught you, this will be a very, very good look and an easy look for you to accomplish. Yeah, let me know. And if you do it, please let me see it. Send me a picture. And if you haven't, follow me on Instagram under Beauty is What I Do. And then I have another Instagram page with in regards to all of my digital products, and it's called Darlene Digital Empire. Okay, guys, thank you so much for sitting with me through this tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Girl, you cute. Yes, you are. You cute. Bye, y'all.